Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self. Cause on this side, we're fucking positive.
What if I told you that just by you meditating, you can stop the next murder? Alright, so what's good, YouTube? First video on this, I'm talking about manifestation. So what I'm about to tell y'all is like real scientific evidence we have that manifestation is real. So what is manifestation exactly?
Like it's all love, I swear it's all love.
Babylons use blood and bone to silence souls and break me. Politicians on the post use false info.
Inside of the mind coming outside of the mind. In a book titled The Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot, there's a story of a hypnotist hypnotizing a father. He tells the man, look, when you come out of hypnosis, you will not be able to see your daughter. You won't be able to hear your daughter. Essentially, she won't exist. The man comes out of hypnosis, and just as the hypnotist said, he cannot see his daughter. The hypnotist goes behind the man's daughter and pulls out a pocket watch and puts it into the small of her back. The father is standing right in front of his daughter, right? And he looks right through her at the man with the pocket watch, right there, you know, looking straight through his daughter. Nobody could see what the hypnotist had in his hand, and the man could see that it was a pocket watch and perfectly read the inscriptions in the pocket watch, proving that, you know, reality itself is sort of a dream. However, this sort of created reality that we exist in doesn't just affect us, it affects the people around us as well, as evident by research done in 1983 by William Broad and Marilyn Schlitz. I think I got the name right. They brought participants into a room, all of which had really, really high anxiety levels, right? And they measured their respiratory rate, their heart rate, and their galvanic skin response, which is essentially what they use on the lie detector test when they're like, oh, are you lying? Your skin produces electrical charges when you're anxious. After some time of measuring these people's anxiety levels, they started to focus on them from another room and try to calm them down only using the mind, focusing on each of these particular subjects in the room. I mean, like on some real shit, like all of them calmed down, respiratory rate dropped, heart rate dropped, everything dropped. Significantly calmer, all from them just focusing on this, you know, from another place. This is what we call remote influencing. Fuck remote influencing, because we could really talk about something called the meditation effect. This was studied by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. He's the yogi that like this band visited. I don't know, the Beatles. I think that's their name. But they went and visited this nigga, right? And so Maharishi Mahesh Yogi was under the impression that if you took square root of 1% of the world's population and got all of them to meditate together, that it could have an effect on the entire world. Alright, so they got like 7,000 people in one spot, right? They got all 7,000 of these people to meditate at the exact same time, and what they found was that in that time that those people meditated, there was they got 7,000 people to meditate at the exact same time. And what happened was when all those people meditated in that moment, there was a 72% reduction in terrorism worldwide. So just by getting a large amount of people to meditate within the same area caused the whole world's terrorism, you know, to drop, crime rate drop, everything just, it was love, you know, elevated consciousness. You meditate and you manifest these positive feelings of gratitude, you know, and just sort of loving energies. Aside from the meditation effect, what I find really crazy is that what if I told you we aren't the manifestors, we're actually just the manifestations, as shown by something called the multiples effect. It's about 148 examples of the multiples effect that were cataloged just by the year 1922. So we talking like this shit is known, it's been known, right? And essentially what it is these inventions that you think like we're just humans like going through evolution and creating shit, right? Multiple people at the exact same time from different parts of the world who had no contact with each other whatsoever came up with the same inventions or ideas around the exact, you know, you get what I'm saying. 6 people discovered the thermometer at the same time. 9 different people invented the telescope at the same time. Multiple people invented the typewriter at the same time. And nigga, if you ain't rocking with me yet, 5 different people invented the steamboat at the same time. And I mean, that can't be no damn coincidence. It's a motherfucking steamboat, bro. And so it's crazy that these things we think we're creating, could it be that we're creating or inventing things, or that it's just the time for those things to come into being as far as our evolution, or as far as the evolution of the universe or the world, you know? And considering that, with everything going on in 2020, what do you think is what's supposed to be coming into existence for this moment? I'm out. First YouTube video done. Fuck y'all.